Majesty, my brother and my sister, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me begin by thanking God for His grace for this day and for His special grace on me. I will come back to that. But also let me tender unreserved apologies to those of you who are there, and to those who want to be here and cannot be here. There's no doubt that the accommodation of the venue that we have there is small for what could have happened. And even a friend of mine and brother who are brought from Abeokuta have to go back to Abeokuta without being able to be here with us because of inadequacy of space. Let me put it that way. So, and I believe the lesson to learn from that, as I have told those who want to surprise me, and obviously made that point. At my age, there's really no more surprise that anybody can give me. So what are you going to surprise me with? What are you going to surprise me by? And if you carry me along, then at the cost of their not being admitted here, and whereas I don't know anything about it, then I will accept responsibility. And I just want to say that in future, carry me along. And if you say you carry me along and I should not tell anybody, I can maintain confidence. But I want to thank you, all of you who conspire. I'm the chief conspirator, the second chief conspirator. I want to thank you and I appreciate you. And then the point you should really realize is that for a thing like this, while some people will not want to be part of it, many will want to be part of it. And when you always tell me, oh, your children, I have many children. I have biological. I have political. I have diplomatic. I have traditional. I have military. Now, where do I stop? I have many children. And then, when you are planning, then bear in mind that I have many children. And there are many that would want to be for a function like this, to be part of it. And just let us bear that in mind. I used to say to people that if you do not believe that there's still miracle happening in this world, then come to me. I am a bundle of miracle. Somebody today said he has identified 18 times that I should have died, that I have not died. So he called me an escapist. I don't know what that means. Only in the church today, you call me an escapist. And then I added one on the occasion when I was in the primary school, and in Abeokuta, we were going to Ogun River to swim. And one of my classmates, we went together, and he died, and he hit his head on the rock in the water, and he died. And the following day, my mother came and started pulling my tears and said, keep saying after me, I will not go to Ogun River to swim. I will not go to Ogun River to swim. And my ears were really paining me. And that's why I don't know how to swim till today. Well, so when I told the story, the man who said I've escaped death 18 times says now it's 19 times. And I said, if you wait a little in my life, I thank you. And it's nice to see your age as number. When today I saw 88, it's nice, 88. Then my grandchildren called me. They said, Granddad, how do you feel? I said, I feel like 18. They said, I said, yes. Take the first 8 out and put 1. What do you get? They say, Granddad, you are more than 18. I said, no, I feel like 18. And that, and they laugh and they joke about it. I thank my sister here for subjecting yourself to the torture that those who conspired to lay on this put you to. I thank you very much for coming. President Kuroma, I thank you very, very much for being here with us. Thank you very, very much for being here. President Goodluck Jonathan. My sister, I thank you very much for being here. Chief, I thank you very, very much for being here. And said to you, I'm grateful in the special way for your life to this lady. Thank you. I'll be honest. And thank you very, very much. I know that you have said to me you will be going back tonight. I know, as you yourself said, yesterday we were together. And one of the very tough experience I had recently was in fact this last week. I left here. I stopped over in Togo to see the president, and we had tea for breakfast. Then I thought I would have lunch in Senegal and then come back here to go to South Africa through Angola. I got to Senegal, and instead of having lunch with the president turned it to dinner. So I could not come back to Nigeria to catch the commercial flight to Angola. And yet I had an appointment with other colleagues of mine with the president of South Africa. So I said, well, all right, I will not be able to go to, I will miss the plane leaving at 1 a.m. from Nigeria to go to Angola, and for me to join another plane at 9 a.m. from Angola to South Africa. Then the captain of the private plane that took me to Senegal said he must have compulsory 8 hours rest. And that the earliest he could take me from Senegal to anywhere is 4 a.m. By 4 a.m. I will have missed the 1 a.m. flight from Nigeria to Angola. Even if it takes me to Angola from 4 a.m., which will be 5 a.m. in Angola, and it's 6 hours from Senegal to Angola, I will miss the plane. I did. So we got to Angola. And the captain said, well, I dropped you here. He dropped me in Angola, and I became stranded. Then I got another private plane. And then got to South Africa. The meeting with the president of South Africa had been over. And then I had to continue because I'm the chairman of the group. I had to continue. Then after we finished 2 days, coming back home, I was in the plane that was to take me from Cape Town to Johannesburg and from Johannesburg to Nigeria. The plane from Cape Town was 1 hour late. We got to more than 4 hours late. But we got there. It's the most eventful trip that I've had in recent years, from Nigeria to Togo, from Togo to Senegal. And because I couldn't come back home, I was wearing the same dress for 4 days. So in the night, I would do the laundry and iron it out at the morning and wear it. And Morris, thank you for being not just a security man, but a good laundry man. But in all this, please, I will covet your prayer for one thing. When about 3.5 years ago, I was called upon to mediate the Tigray and federal government of Ethiopia's conflict. I thought it was a difficult task, and it was. And when we were able to pull that through, I thought, and from what I know of the DRC, because I was there in 2009 to 2010, it's a difficult problem. My first participation in UN peacekeeping operation was in 1960 in Congo-Leopoldville, now DRC. And the problem that took us to Congo-Leopoldville in 1960 is still the problem that has not been solved till today. But we are still confronted with. So I will covet your prayer for the three of us that have been put to this task, myself, President Uhuru Kenyatta, and the former Prime Minister of Ethiopia, Haile Mariam. We need prayer. We need support. And if I may just mention even the Ethiopian thing, which is not as complex as the DRC. It took me to Moscow, Paris, Brussels, New York, Washington, Beijing, and Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi. The hands of UAE was deeply in Ethiopian. The SADC and East African community that have put the three of us together, I understand they are not unanimous among themselves. The AU has not endorsed us yet. And the UN must have a say if we are going to make progress. So, when I say we covet your prayer, you can see the complexity of a country, which is very unique. DRC is the only country in Africa that is bordered by 9 countries and the sea. It's the only country in Africa that has 2 time zones. Time in Kinshasa is different from the time in Goma. DRC in land area is 2.5 times the area of Nigeria. And yet, it's about a little bit over 1/3 of the population of Nigeria. It's the most potentially rich country in Africa. Cobalt, which everybody is stockpiling, because when they talk of electric car and all that, cobalt is very important. DRC has 60% of cobalt deposit in the world. 60%. With Zambia, they have 70% of the cobalt deposit in the world. Not to talk of that. And that's part of the problem. I just mentioned this for you to understand why when I say we need poverty of prayer, we need your prayer, we need, of course, all the support you can get. Because if we fail in